Hey YouTube family, this is Courtney. I'm back again with another quick video and I want to talk to my beautiful queens out there. I have to we need to have a talk. We need to have a little woman to woman, you my sister, I love you type of talk. We need to, rap a little bit. And I just want to firstly say that this is not coming off as judging anyone. This is not coming off as pointing the finger or criticizing. But I do think that this is a topic that we need to discuss, that we need to kind of talk about because it's something serious. And when I was thinking about this, should I not say anything about it? I was just like, okay, well, it is something that we do have done, or we are doing, but we just need to kind of shed some light on it. Because I think we as women, we are very emotional. We are emotionally driven at times, and we just need to kind of like pause and kind of like think about some things. And I think that this is a topic that we really need to think about. And so what I want to talk to you today is about how we need to kind of like pause and shut down our womb. We need to shut it down. And what I mean by that is that we need to understand and realize that we need to be exclusive when it comes to giving ourselves to men, to sexual partners. Like I said, I'm not coming off as judging anyone. I'm not saying that, you're less than or anything like that. If anything, I want to tell you that you're beautiful and that you deserve all or nothing. And if he's just coming around, or you're allowing him to come around just for that, then there's some things that we need to kind of pull back and think about, and we need to discuss, because you deserve all or nothing. So I want to share with you real quick, 5 tips, and it's very quick. 5 reasons as to why you should be exclusive, that you need to just stop giving yourself to everybody that you date, everybody that you like, or everyone that is trying to approach you. You're listening to what they're saying, and oh, it sounds good, and they make me feel some type of way. And let me tell you one thing about feelings. You have to be very careful with your feelings, with your emotion, because they waver. 1 minute they're up, they're down, they're all over the place or whatever. So you can't really trust that and be emotionally driven. You have to have a spirit of discernment to say, hey, is this man for real? Is he playing games? Is this part of his tactic? Is this what he does? This is his MO. This is how he raps to women just to get me in the bedroom. So you have to really, it's very imperative nowadays to have a spirit of discernment, to know what is and what isn't, and kind of pull back and kind of analyze some things before you are so quick to lay with this man. So what I want to do is just very quickly just to share with you 5 reasons why you should be exclusive. Stop giving your body to every man that you date, that you come across. And like I said, I'm not judging anyone, but I just want to let you know that, hey, it's throwing us off as women. It's throwing us off. It's knocking us off our game. It's distracting us from our purpose, from what we're called to do, what we need to do. It's clouding our judgment. So number 1, the first reason I think, and these are just my opinions, is the reason why we should be exclusive. And when I say exclusive, now, from a biblical standpoint and from my Christian beliefs, and I know we all felling off this, they say wait till marriage, but I'm just going to be real. I mean, you should, but realistically speaking, we haven't, we don't, and we didn't. So, but one of the reasons why I think that you should be exclusive and having sex with your partner, with a man or whatever, is that you need to realize and understand that how precious your body is. It's so precious. I mean, you are a woman. You are female. You have the ability to have children. You have the ability to nurse that child. You are special, from your hair texture, from your skin tone, from the softness, the pigment of your skin, from your cheekbones, from everything, your hips, your thighs, your breasts, your back, arms, everything. You are a woman. You are you are God's best creation. You're a woman. Everything, He created us He put us here for a reason, and we're not doormats, we're not slaves, we're not sex slaves, we're not to be mistreated or whatever. We are precious, and your body is precious. So that's number one. You need to realize how special your body is and how precious it is. You don't have to give him your best, give him your all, meaning your personal space, having him to come into you, to get that close to you just for gratification that only lasts for a few minutes. So I'm just saying, just kind of, you don't have to do that. I don't care what he says. I don't care how much money he got in the bank. I don't care what he does for you or how he makes you feel. And remember, be careful about those feelings. Just know that your body is precious. It's precious. You don't give it to everybody. So that's the number one thing why I feel that you should be exclusive when it comes to wanting to have sex with these men. Number two, you deserve a lifetime, not just a nighttime. You deserve a lifetime, not just a nighttime. Meaning, if he is not willing to give you all of him, his time, energy, conversation, money, his being, and really be very, like I said, you have to have a spirit of discernment to know if it's running game or is it real. Then why are you laying down with him for the night? And then he's probably gonna come up with an excuse as soon as he's finished. Oh, I gotta leave, I gotta go do this, I gotta do that, da 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 da. And then he's leaving you there with these emotions, with these feelings or whatever. So you deserve someone that you not only be able to go to bed with, but someone you can wake up with in the morning. Someone that is promising you a future with. Someone, if your desire is to be married, marriage is not for everyone, but someone that is going to put a ring on your finger and say, hey, I want to give you my last name. I want you to be my wife. So don't just settle for a nighttime or a fly-by-night type of hookup when you deserve all or nothing. You deserve a lifetime. So that's number two of why you should be exclusive when it comes to having sex. So that's number two. Number three. Now this is very important, and I want you to really listen to what I'm saying when I say this. And this is my firm belief. Some may feel that it's not that serious, but I'm telling you, STDs are real. There's two types. The first type, of course, we learned in school. We see it on the internet. We've talked about it in amongst friends, family, or whatever. Is sexually transmitted disease, herpes, gonorrhea, chlamydia, AIDS, HIV. Those things are so real. You out here giving your body, and even if you use a condom, it breaks, it tears. Sometimes we get so caught up in the moment we don't use a condom, which I think is very scary. But you are out here giving yourself to him because he said you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so different. Wrapping all these things and making you feel all good on the inside. You land with him. And then for some odd reason that doesn't work out. So to ease that pain that he's dumped on you, you go and you meet somebody else and he's giving you these butterfly feelings again, and you lay with him. And then the cycle just continues to repeat itself because you're not exclusive. You're just giving yourself away to these guys. So now you're stuck with, your body start acting up. You're getting a rash or something breaking out, whatever. And it comes to find out you have an STD. Now, I hope and pray if this did have ever happened to you that you can go to the clinic, go to your doctor, your OB, get a shot, get some medicine, and get it taken care of. But let's just be real here. Even in the state of Georgia, it is the rate of AIDS and STD is astronomical. It is, you can't even look at someone and say they have it. You can't even tell that they have it, but they do. And a lot of them, to be honest with you, from a psyche standpoint, they feel that, hey, I got this. I'm gonna, infect as much as many people as I can because I got it. I'm gonna die. I don't care. So they'll woo you just enough so you feel safe and secure and comfortable, and then you don't use a condom, or they may trick you and say that they put one on and they didn't, and then now you're affected with it. You have to live with this, all because you would not. And like I said, this isn't go for every situation, but this is just some of the reasons why you should kind of keep your body count down, or as much as you can, so that you can prevent these things. Not saying that it's a 100% way, because we all know, we have all learned that abstinence is the true way, but it can kind of eliminate that number from being high, or you falling into that category of being affected by a sexual transmitted disease. So you have to, like I said, I hope that if you ever got in contract to some of these things, that you were able to get rid of it. You dodged the bullet, lesson learned. But then it's a lot of us out here that are not so lucky. They have gotten affected by AIDS and STDs and things that they can't get rid of, and now their life is consumed around medications and feeling isolated and cast away and being the black sheep. So that's something that is very important that you have to think about. STDs are real, and it does not discriminate. It gets us from the most elite all the way down to the peasants. So I'm just telling you, no, I don't care what walk of life you come from, a silver spoon in your mouth or not, you are not excluded from catching this thing. And the other flip side of the STD is that I firmly believe in transferring of energy, transferring of spirits. So if you're sleeping with this man, not knowing what issues he has within his spirit, within his soul that he's carrying around, and then he comes into you, y'all are becoming one. There's a transfer of energy there that is being dumped into your womb, dumped into your body, manifesting in that thing, and you're doing it with him, and him. And you wonder why you're all over the place. You wonder why you're emotionally drained, you're stressed, you're depressed, you're confused, you're angry, you're acting out in ways that you normally don't act out. It's because you got all these souls and spirits and energy inside of you fighting to be the dominant one. You can't do that. You have to shut that wound down. You have to cleanse spiritually from those things, because spiritually transmitted disease, spiritual energy, I believe it is true. You can't let any and everybody just come into your personal portal like that. You can't do that. Like, that's your life portal. You can't let everyone just have that part of you. You have to be exclusive. So that's number 3, is that STDs, spiritually and biologically, physically, it's real. So that's number 3. Number 4, ladies, listen to me. You are your brand. You are your brand. You are, I don't care what people may say, oh, she a hoe, she's promiscuous, she's out there, blah, 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 blah. That's just the outer part of you. But your soul is so precious and so unique and so gifted and talented that you are a brand. You just need to birth that thing, because it's great. It is great. You don't want to be known out here as someone who is easy, someone who doesn't value herself, someone who doesn't have self-worth, who lacks confidence, low self-esteem, and those are real, true feelings that we do have. And if you are suffering from any of that or have that, trust me, you laying with him is not going to take that pain away, boost your self-esteem, your confidence, and him. Only thing it's going to do is make it worse. So what I strongly advise is that if you are dealing with that or looking for something or a void to be filled, and that's the reason why you're not exclusive, you need to take the time to pull back and kind of do a little soul searching to see what is it about me that feels like I need a body to feel whole, to feel one, to feel complete, to feel love. You're missing something. Personally, I feel that there is no greater love than God's love. There's no greater love than your Creator's love that can make you feel like a whole woman. No man can do that. No drugs, no alcohol, none of that can make you feel whole like God can. So no matter how many men you sleep with looking for that void to be filled, you will still walk around feeling empty. And to me, I would feel that, I would like to say that you will feel even more empty when you lay with him, and they are no longer, they're not there. They're not constantly there, because it becomes an addiction now. It becomes a drug. You're looking for your next hit. So that's why you're out there like that. So if that is your scenario, if that's your case, no judgment. I'm coming to you with love to tell you that, sister, you are beautiful, you are talented, you are unique, you are precious. Get some help. Do some soul searching. Reach out to somebody so you can heal that thing from within. So you will know, hey, you know, I'm not finna lay with this one and this one and this one just to feel like I'm a woman. I know who I am and whose I am. It's very important. So that's number 4, is that you have a brand. So protect it. You're not a hoe. You're not a slut. You're not somebody's skeezer. You're not some booty call. You're not some fly-by-night, you know, dumping ground for these men. You are a woman. You are a queen. So treat yourself as such. Continue to keep your crown on. Sit firmly, square up in your throne, and own it. That's your brand. And it brings me to my 5th one. Is to be is why you should be exclusive, because it is attractive. It is attractive. Men can tell. I'm telling you, they prey. Some men, not all men, but they prey on the fact that they see that you're loose, that you're out there, and that you are vulnerable in that sense or whatever, and they play on that. So being exclusive, having confidence, and wearing it like a badge of honor, it is exclusive. It is attractive. And if he sees that and he wants to pursue that, he knows he got to step his game up. He knows he can't come to you any kind of way. He knows he can't present himself like he normally would with any other chick. He knows that this right here is something valuable. So I got to either shape up or ship out. It's either one of the two. So you have to be exclusive because it's attractive. It's attractive. And if this man was a dog, a hoe, whatever, he know that before I step to this woman, I got to get rid of all that, because she ain't with that. She ain't with that man. She can shift it out. She knows this ain't something I need. That, you know, he knows that she is someone that he can't play with. You know, you got yourself together. You know, you are a total package. And so he knows that. So just know that that stuff is very attractive, and men can sense it out when you have it on you and when you don't. So just know that. So those are the 5 things that I want to share with you, is why you should shut down the wounds. Stop being so free with your precious body to every man you meet. So what? He got a good car. So what? He may be fine. So what? He may be well endowed. I'm just being real. You know, so what if he got these materialistic things? You know, so what? You know, you're a woman. You're a woman of intelligence. You're a woman that can go out there and hustle for yourself. You can get your own car. You can get your own bank account up. You can get your own credit score straight. You can get your own house. You can get these things on your own. If he wants to be with you, he needs to be an addition to what you've already built, what you already have. He doesn't complete you. He will never make you whole. He will never make you feel satisfied. You find all those things within. He will just be an addition to that. And it's very imperative that this day and age, the way people are now, and not just men but women too, but I'm talking to my sisters, that you have got to have some common sense. You can't be no silly woman out here, because I'm telling you, the game is real, the game is strong, and they playing it. I mean, they are really playing it to the T. So those are the 5 things that I want to share with you as to why you need to shut the wound down, be exclusive, understand that your body is not designed for everyone. Your body is only designed for your fit, really, your fabric only. So you can't keep spreading your legs and then expecting him to stay when you're just giving it up. I mean, you're not giving him nothing to work for. You know, you giving him everything. You giving him one of the best qualities of you. And if you're so quick, even if you have so much to offer, conversation, you know, help, love, loyalty, all those things, even if you do have those things to offer him, because you were so quick to lay with him, he ain't gonna see that. He's not even trying to be interested in that. He knows that when 9 o'clock comes, the sun go down, that dress coming up. So that's all he's going to present himself. He may stick around, boo-boo, just to do just enough to pacify the situation, to keep you around in rotation. But once he gets through playing, and like I said, it's not for every man, but these particular men, he's going to be on to the next. And here you are stuck with your emotions, stuck with your feelings. And just a little side note, I know a lot of women like to play hard, like, just my personal opinion, like, oh, I'm just gonna get me some and this, that, and the other, and let him go on about his business and this, that, and the other. But at the truth be told, to me, women who are like that, they're really are hurting. They're really trying to suppress how they really feel, because they want someone to love them, to adore them, to cater to them, to be there for them. But they have probably been hurt so much that they feel like, well, I'm just gonna get mine. Shoot, men do it, why can't I? Well, for one, you're not a man. You are a woman. You are a precious being. You do have emotions, and they are real. So when I hear women say that, it made me look sideways a little bit, like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think there's some underneath all that, there's some underlying pain and some issues going on there, that's just became your defense mechanism, so that you won't have to deal with your reality that, dang, am I gonna ever get a good man? Like, what's wrong with me? So since I can't, shoot, I might well get him, or to make me feel like I'm really working with something, let me mess with her husband, let me mess with her man. The women do it all the time. So if that's the case, get you some help. That's just a little side note. But let me just recap with you real quick the 5 things why you should shut down your womb and be exclusive. Stop giving it up to every man that come around. Number 1 is that your body is precious. You have to know that your body is precious. I don't care how tall you are, how short you are, how fat you may be. I don't like to say that word fat. How pleasantly plump, beautiful, voluptuous that you may be, or how skinny you may be, whether your butt is big, small, breast big, small, whatever, your body is precious, because when God created you and he stitched you in your mother womb, he knew what he was doing, and anything that he create is perfect in itself, period, point blank. The body is precious. Number 2, you deserve a lifetime with him, not just a nighttime. You are not a booty call. You are not his dumping ground to just dump in you and go on about his business. You need someone that you can lay down with at night and wake up when the sun come up. He needs to be there. When the sun go down, you want him there. You want someone that is going to be able to build a life with you, not just make a life and leave, but to build a life with you. So that's number 2, is that you deserve a lifetime, not just a nighttime. And number 3, STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, spiritually transmitted diseases, are real. They are real. I don't care what anybody say. My belief as far as spiritual part goes, the energies are real. So everyone does not need to come dump that poison into your portal, and now you're birthing these things on the inside of you, and you just all over the place. Sexually transmitted disease, I mean, Google it, look it up. The statistics are high, especially in the state of Georgia. It's very high, and no one has a necklace on and say, hey, I'm HIV positive. No one has it on there, written on their forehead, hey, I got HIV, I got AIDS. They look so good, so attractive, smell good, keep themselves up, working a Fortune 500 company, all the way down to picking up trash, and no offense to anything, picking up trash on the side of the street. So it's from every area, every range. So that's number 3. Number 4, ladies, you are a brand, so protect it. You know what I'm saying? You have to protect your brand. You're not on a clearance rack. You are that piece of jewel that sits up high in that box that has security guards around it, so can nobody just get into it. So protect that, and know that the only person that can get in is they got to have that special key. And personally, I think that special key should be sent from God to him to unlock it. So my personal opinion. But you are a brand, so protect it. You don't belong to everybody. Everybody should not have access to you. So protect your brand. And number 5, being exclusive is attractive. Men like it. I'm telling you. They don't, I mean, yeah, it's easy to get with her. And you may feel like, dang, like, what about me? Don't nobody want me? Blah, 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 blah. That's good, because everybody is not for you. So being exclusive is attractive. And trust me, a real man who wants you and who desires you, who adores you, will see that and be like, dang, it's something about her. But I know before I approach that queen, I got to get my act together. I can't come over here half-stepping and trying to spit game or whatever, because you know what she gonna do. And a woman that is exclusive and have confidence and got some business about herself, she gonna be able to see right through that jab. She gonna be able to see that, okay, he's spitting game. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna entertain for a little bit, but I'm a chunk of deuces in a minute. So just know, being exclusive is attractive. So I'm just going to share that with you real quick. I don't mean for this video to be very long, but I just feel like, you know, ladies, we got to do better. You know, we have to rap, because these men are out here, you know, they're going to be men. They're going to do what they do. But I mean, if we would actually stand our ground and know who we are and whose we are, we could eliminate a lot of these unnecessary heartbreaks. Like I said, it's not 100% true or 100% reasons why, but it can eliminate a lot of our heartbreaks, a lot of our dealing with these men, and they're just playing games on us and just using us, whatever. So I hope and pray that you realize your value as a woman, realize your value as a queen, realize your value as God's precious creation, and shut that wound down. Everybody don't need to be dumping into you. So I pray that you love yourself enough to know that you are a queen and you are precious and you are unique. And remember to love yourself, to know that you deserve all or nothing. And remember that self-love is the best love. Peace.